Hello everyone, this is the Prussian Prince with another Total War Attila tournament cast, and this is TWCL Autumn 2015 tournament, group stage, Group A. We have TakisSakkis of Sith versus Poccopacs of FG. Now in this first game we have TakisSakkis commanding the Sassanids and Poccopacs in command of good old Burgundians. So this one should probably be difficult for the Assassins to win, but let's see, as I'm gonna go over the builds of both players. Let's see. Assassins, we have looks like 6 push-stick-bun cataphracts in total, bronze 1. We have the Poccopacs silver 1 general with brace. Then we have 2 Dynamite on the right with an elite Dynamite. Then 2 Dynamite in the center. 2 Dynamite on the left with an elite Dynamite, and that seems to be it for the Sassanids. Now for the Burgundians, though. Well, we have the Royal Burgundian General with brace. Then we have, let's see, how many Royal Lancers? Well, looks like 1, 2, 3 Royal Lancers only in total. Then some Noble Germanic Horsemen as well. Looks like 3 Noble Germanic Horsemen in total, bronze 1. We have 2 Burgundian Axemen on the right, 1 bronze 1, 2 Burgundian Axemen on the left, both bronze 1, and in the center, 2 bronze 1 Burgundian Axemen. Now up front we see 2 Germanic Archers and 2 Scattershot Hurlers, a very interesting choice. We have a Burgundian Warhound on each flank as well. And that seems to be the build, so let's hit fast forward and watch this battle happen. It is going to be interesting, Burgundians against Sassanids, but I really think that the Burgundians are in a better shape here. We'll see though. I mean, maybe not with just a couple of Royal Lancers, but we'll see. We will definitely see here. These Germanic Archers definitely going to be annoying against the push-stick-buns here. Look at all those flaming arrows. And the Scattershot Hurlers here doing an odd thing. The Warhounds have not stopped their charge though, have they? Warhound's not released on any flank yet. But these Scattershot Hurlers are going to get charged by the Poccopac, and the Poccopac is going to get out without issues. So now these push-stick-buns here, they're going to go directly for the Royal Lancers. But well, we know what the Royal Lancers are going to do to push-stick-buns, so yeah. It looks like the Royal Lancers here not getting a great charge, and the push-stick-buns, however, getting a better one, so that is important. That is not good for... this engagement is not good for the Burgundians at all, actually. Looks like even these Axemen here, the Axemen are in first. Oh, very nicely done here. The Cataphracts got their charge stopped exactly at the right time by Warhounds, and now the Noble Germanic Horsemen getting in. Excellent use of the Warhounds here on this flank by the Burgundians. Then on this flank you can see the Royal Lancers kind of destroying the push-stick-buns, but because of the Daylamites getting in here, I mean, the Royal Lancers have not gotten the best charge, it seems. Poccopac is still alive here, but taking significant damage. Daylamites going to flank here the Warhounds, and that's going to be a problem for the Burgundians to deal with. Daylamites here going to lose, though, to Burgundian Axemen, and Royal Lancers going to pull out. Yes, they will lose some men, but it's not a big deal because they cannot be followed, and so they can pull out without many casualties. And with the Royal Lancers pulled out, they can go for some rear charges and such. As you can see here, the Burgundian Warhounds actually took a long time to kill by the Daylamites. Now these Daylamites will do significant casualties to the Royal Burgundian General. There we go, the jabs into the General, 5 kills, huge. But these Axemen, as you can see, they definitely killed the Daylamites without the problem. There's so many of them still alive, by the way. Here though, very good engagement for the Sassanids. This infantry support is just destroying the Burgundians. Another push-stick-bun cataphract charge into these Axemen, going to do huge damage. Poccopac General going to go for a rear charge here into these Axemen, but then should pull out immediately because it's being followed by a Royal Lancer, and then there's the Royal Burgundian General. I think it may not even make it out now if it's not pulled out right now. Okay, so the Poccopac can say bye-bye as it gets charged here. But Sassanids doing very well on the left flank, as I was saying. This Royal Lancer, though, got a decent charge off onto the Daylamites, but... okay, the Sassanid General is gone. Now this means that this game should be over any time now. as all the units of the Sassanids start to chain route. And even though the Sassanids were winning on the left, I would say, or at least doing much better than on the right, loss of the general means a huge chain route. So let's just zoom into these Dalamite warriors and watch them duke it out against these axe dudes, the Burgundian axemen and the noble Germanic horsemen. Definitely not a good engagement here for the Sassanids, honestly. Some of the cataphracts of the Sassanids actually got their charge stopped, which made a huge difference. But let's see though how the second game goes. As you can see, actually the Sassanids did make it through on the left, but ooh, very nice charge on the axemen, but
The men are broken and running for their lives.
Royal Lancer is going to finish things up. And yeah, it was still a very close game though, this one. Honestly, okay, maybe not insanely close, but yeah, some cataphracts doing well. Dalamites overall, as you can see, not a good job because, you know, axemen are going to stomp them without problems, and the scattershot hurler is a bit wasted for the Burgundians, but the Burgundian warhounds definitely did their job against the enemy cavalry, stopping their charges. But yeah, that is game 1. We shall see how game 2 goes. And this is game 2, the match between TakisSakkis and Poccopacs. We have TakisSakkis as the Burgundians and Poccopacs playing as the Alans. And I think Alans are not going to have a good time here. But let's see. So, for the Burgundians, well, let's see what we have. We have the Royal Burgundian General with Brace. Then we have, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 6 Royal Lancers in total. These guys are, again, they are beasts. Then we have 6 Burgundian Axemen. Looks like they are 2 on each flank and then 2 in the center. All bronze 1. We have a bunch of archers as well. Looks like, how many archers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Germanic archers. And now for the Alans. We have Alani General Bronze 1 with fast charge instead. Up front we have 4 Germanic archers supported by 4 Germanic pikes. All the Germanic pikes, by the way, are bronze 1. That's a lot of pikes. Right behind those we have 5 Sarmatian Warband, all bronze 1 as well. And now for the cavalry of the Alans. Looks like 6 Nobilani cavalry, 2 silver 2 and 1 silver 1 on the right. 2 silver 2 and 1 silver 1 on the left. As you can see, already putting them in diamond formation, because diamond formation, what it does basically is it allows them to do quite well against the Royal Lancers. Once the Royal Lancers are charging, they will not lose as much. But the thing about that is, as you can see, downside, the lower speed and the missile block chance. Like, essentially, if you're in diamond and these archers fire at you, you're gonna take so much damage. So I don't like using diamond from the beginning. I prefer to keep my Nobilani just in normal formation and then turning on diamond when it's about time to charge into the Royal Lancers or something, or other shock cav for that matter. But yeah, let's see how this one goes. Looks like it's gonna be a pretty long game, so let's just fast forward. I guess we're gonna start with a skirmish engagement. So Germanic archers now with precision shot, they're gonna do lots of damage to these pikes, but these Germanic archers will do damage to the Germanic archers. Thing is though, I mean, these pikes will die very fast, and I believe a lot of ammo will be used on these Germanic archers before... I mean, these 4 Germanic archers cannot kill these 5 Germanic archers. That's pretty obvious. So, as you can see, the Burgundians, or actually can they? Looks like they can. I think, yeah, if they were to go a bit further behind, if they were a bit further behind these Burgundians, they would be able to survive against the Germanic archers. But as you can see here, using a lot of ammo on these Alani Germanic archers, definitely good for the Burgundians. So what's going to happen here? So the Alans going to lose all their pikes, whereas the Burgundians are going to lose all their
Men have
archers.
given up and are running
But
for their lives.
the Alans will have no ammo left, because the Alans are trying to kill the Burgundian archers. This is very smart by the Burgundians, and it looks really bad because he's losing a lot of units, but look at the ammo on these archers. And if the Burgundian archers were also in loose formation, they would have taken even more ammo from these Alans. So, very, very nice job here by the Burgundians. Like, it may look like, oh, but this is a huge blunder, he's losing all his archers. But that's not the point. The point is that, look, this archer is out of ammo. These two archers are basically out of ammo, and this one does have a bit of ammo left, but in return, 2 pikes off the field, and these 2 pikes are just gonna die. So much more cost-effective trade here for the Burgundians, I feel. But these Royal Lancers are now getting shot, so that's kind of not making it as cost-effective. But look at these pikes taking so much damage.
Men are running.
So yeah, looks like still nothing going on. Okay, looks like we're gonna have an engagement soon, or not.
Their units.
Still 2 pikes on the field, but this 1 pike will die. Looks like there's gonna be a last volley onto these pikes. Getting a 1 kill, but this pike unit, what's the morale on it? Looks like -2, so it should rout. It's going to rout with -2. But it's not routing. It's -1 now. Not routing. Not routing. It's 0. Okay, so it's stabilized. Now it's 1. Wow, like it was -2 and it didn't route. Okay, now it routed off the field. So that is very good for the Burgundians. Now though, I feel like this is an opportunity for the Burgundians to push this side because these Sarmatian warband are so far away. This is very nice move, if this is what I think it is. So he's going to stop all, or at least attempt to stop all these units with the Germanic archers, and then he's gonna go in with the Royal Lancers against the Nobilani Cav. But no, that doesn't look like it's going to be the case. But all these Nobilani Cav here for the Alans are not gonna do much. He's getting out position, and look at this Royal Lancer charge into Nobilani Cav. Nobilani Cav turned back, and this is gonna mean a rear charge into them by the Royal Lancers. But the other Royal Lancers are not in good position, actually. But 31 kills? On what? Oh, okay. Not on the Nobilani, but still significant amount of kills. So these Royal Lancers not doing very well here on the charge, are they? Should have gone into the Sarmatian warband instead. These Burgundian Axemen getting charged by the Alani General. Very nice, but at this point, this means Royal Lancers get a charge on the Alani General, so maybe not so nice. We'll see. But the charge was not... Yeah, he's taking a lot of damage, but he did kill that Burgundian Axeman now, and he can kind of pull out because he's got Sarmatian warband support. Now on the right, Nobilani dying to Royal Lancers. Here the Royal Lancers should pull out though. And the Royal Burgundian General following the Alani General. And right here, nice job here with the Sarmatian warband just flanking these Burgundian Axemen, but the Royal Lancers now going to charge into the Sarmatian warband, and that's bye-bye Sarmatian warband. As you can see here, Sarmatian warband dying. These Sarmatian warband will die to Burgundian Axemen, but these guys not actually fighting in melee, so they're not doing a lot of work. Nobilani Cavalry gonna get charged by Royal Burgundian General, so they won't be able to pull out. Now these Axemen need to get sent in. Right flank looking fairly decent for the Burgundians, but I don't know why the Royal Lancers are not being pulled out, because it's just Sarmatian warband. They need to get more charges off. Here though, this Nobilani definitely gonna lose the fight. This Royal Lancer looks like it's gonna get another charge off, another charge bonus, but just barely. This Royal Lancer is going to pull out because it needs the charge bonus against the Nobilani. Very good move here by the Burgundians, but ooh, okay, they're gonna turn around and they're not gonna get a charge off, so that's not good. That's not good for the Royal Lancers. But at this point, as you can see, the right flank, I mean, these Royal Lancers, I don't know what they're doing here. They're not being super effective in this fight. Okay, looks like they're finally gonna get pulled out, but this is a bit late, and they're gonna go for the Alani General. The charge is gonna be very important, and the Alani General now activating fast charge, but it doesn't even get a charge off. I don't think the Lancers actually got the charge off either, interestingly enough. But as you can see on the left, these Burgundian Axemen are going to end up falling to the Nobilani Cav just barely, but the Royal Lancers will die too now. If the Burgundian Axemen were still there, I think the Nobilani Cav would have died, but as it stands, not going to be the case. But very nice charge with the, well, not really nice, but still decent charge into this Alani General. Now the other Royal Lancer will come in here. These Burgundian Axemen just finishing off the rest of the units. Once this Noble Alani Cav falls, so will the rest of the Alani troops. This Royal Lancer is still hanging on in here. The Burgundian Axemen came back for the Burgundians, of course. They didn't come back for the Outlands. They still want to fight on their side. These Royal Lancers here are going to end up killing the Alani General, it seems, at some point. As they have better melee stats, even in melee. And now the Burgundian Axemen are going to rear charge the Sarmatian Warband, and we know how that's going to happen. But the Noble Alani Cav here gonna get a nice charge onto the Burgundian Axemen, and looks like the left is not looking great for the Burgundians. And over here the Noble Alani Cav fighting off the Royal Lancers, and now here come all these troops. They might kill off the Burgundian General, which would be huge. But here, rear charge into these Royal Lancers is going to be massive. And the General of the Add-ons still not dead yet. So this is actually being... So it looks like both of them turned it around a few times, but definitely looking really bad for the Burgundians right now, actually. With the Noble Alani Cav charge into the Burgundian Axemen, looks like all these units should be routed off the field. Royal Burgundian General not in a good spot here. It's just going to end up dying, but let's just go into... Let's zoom in. So yeah, just on the right flank I think was a huge problem for the Burgundians, because the Royal Lancers were just stuck in there for far too long. And because they were stuck in there for far too long, they were not doing damage. Because in melee, in prolonged melee, they're actually pretty bad, but on the charge, they are massively useful. These Royal Lancers. So yeah, this is going to be game. Looks like it's going to be a 2-0 for Poccopacs over TakisSakkis. And the General is dead for the Burgundians. Yeah, still quite a close game, this one as well. Wow, the kills on the Germanic archers. But definitely the skirmish engagement, definitely like it for TakisSakkis. Whereas Poccopacs just wasted his ammo on the enemy archers. Didn't really have any left after that. But TakisSakkis killed Germanic pikes with it. So definitely much more important. Well done there by TakisSakkis in the beginning, but after that he kind of didn't do so well with the Royal Lancers, I feel. But yeah, that is game, so hope you all enjoyed. If you want to see more, don't forget to comment and subscribe, follow me on Facebook, Twitter and Google+, share the video, and I'll see you next time.